This is a short demo of on-the-fly validation and proofreading of FreeBSD documentation. The validation is done by setting up the editor to use the compact RelaxNG schema describing FreeBSD's DocBook-based documents, and that document is in the repository. The validation is done using Igor. Let's start by playing around with the editor configuration chapter in the documentation project primer book. The first thing to notice is that the document doesn't validate. So let's find out why by iterating through the errors. So the first error, reference entity has not been defined, is because this prompt.user shared entity is unknown. And if we continue to iterate through the errors, we can see that they're all related to unknown shared entities. So what I'm going to do, and it's not actually the correct thing to do, is add a document type definition at the top that includes definitions for those shared entities. A better way to solve this, I think, is to use xincludes, but I won't say anything more about that here. Okay, so now the document validates, and we can play around a little bit. So let's do that by, say, adding a new section just below that initial paragraph. Okay, and of course this doesn't validate because the text has to be inside para tags, but we can easily fix that. Or first, I guess, let's see what the validator says. It says, yeah, text not allowed here. So let's add some para tags. Okay, so the validator's still not happy, and the reason it's not happy is because DocBook 5 requires a title entity below section 1 and maybe section 2 tags. So let's fix that. Okay, so now the XML is valid. So that's step 1. Let's move on to step 2, which is proofreading with Igor. So we can iterate through the errors, and Igor is first unhappy because it doesn't like the indenting. We can fix that quite easily, and it doesn't like the capitalization. So let's put a capital T in there for the title. Okay, so that error is gone. Let's continue. The second error is, or errors, relates to white space issues. So first, Igor wants a space after the title, and it also doesn't like these the dangling text after the opening para tag. So we can easily fix that. And Igor's happy for this chunk of text. So let's continue. So the next error is actually a false positive. Igor doesn't like this spelling of LITE. And so yeah, that's our last Igor warning. So all your favorite features of Igor, like dealing with spelling issues, contractions, they all work quite well when they're integrated into the editor like this. So hopefully a description of how to set all this up in your editor will soon make it into the editor configuration chapter in the documentation project primer.